Hi everyone, I hope you are doing great today. Black people, we are being persuaded to vote for Kamala again. Kamala's not for black people in any way and never has been. Kamala has a history of having anti-black politics and policies. Kamala is opportunistic and calculated when it comes to the black vote to get higher positions in government, but her real ideology about black authentic people is a lot closer to Trump's and Biden's than you think. She speaks disapprovingly about Trump, but Kamala took a check from Donald Trump as a donation to her election campaign as Attorney General of California. And what I would like to know is why haven't Kamala spoken about this while she was speaking negatively about Donald Trump being racist towards black Americans and being such a horrible person? Kamala is not even as passionate about racism against black people as you think, because she never does anything of great substance for black America. She only uses photo ops with black people to give the illusion she is for us. All of her politics that involves black people are stereotypes and anti-black. When Kamala was district attorney and attorney general for Alameda County in California, she would drag her feet on police reform and even allow cases to be tried anyway after officers were involved in misconduct in police shootings. She would also push cases through to be tried when they were wrongful convictions of black people. You cannot possibly be for black people with this type of policing of black people. She performed her duties with a white supremacist mindset, in my opinion. The laughter she does is used to distract her nerves because she knows many in her audience sees the dog in her. There are reports that Kamala, as a DA and Attorney General, where she was criticized for defending convictions in cases where there was evidence of innocence and prosecutorial misconduct, opposing legislation to require Attorney General investigations into police shootings, defending the prison system in civil rights litigation as the state's top lawyer, and clashing with sex work rights groups. She declined to seek the death penalty as San Francisco DA, but then as she was promoted, I guess, to the Attorney General, she fought against a challenge to capital punishment. Now, Kamala just comes across as a person, when she's trying to get something, she tries to appear to be a person who's more grounded and for the rights of black Americans. But when she gets put in higher positions, she starts letting the horns show, and she really comes out as a person who's really anti-black. As in the case of Geraldine Brown Bluford's 18-year-old son, who was killed by an Oakland police officer in 2012. And after the local DA declined to file charges, her family advocated for then Attorney General Harris to intervene, but the officer was never prosecuted. Now, what do you guys think she'll do if she's put in the position of president of the country in regards to black people and policing? You can tell by the way she operates that she knows what she's doing. Kamala knows she's not black. Look at who she surrounds herself with. You see, nobody's around her is black. They're white or East Asian. That's all you see her around. And she's pulling hot sauce out of her bag and putting it on greens, which is very racist because she's not black at all. You know, black people are always welcoming some, because I'm a black person, and I can see a fake, a phony, and a fraud far away. Far away. And since Biden and Kamala's administration in the White House, The world regularly sees the killings of black men, women, and children at a rate far higher than any other community of people in the U.S. Yet, they get in the positions as head of chief and VP by stating they would have black Americans' backs when they ran in 2020 and again currently in 2024. Look at how the White House does not even identify the rate of hate crimes statistically of black Americans by putting hate crimes in one category for all groups. It's giving cover up the hate crimes of black people so they will not be questioned about not doing anything more about it. Kamala just gets in front of cameras to give speeches after black people lives have been taken away due to hate crimes without signing tougher laws to end anti-black hate crimes. A community she states she is a part of at that. We are even harmed by everyday people who aren't in uniform. They even get immunity from punishment. Kamala says she is black and is much too complicit about the crimes and discrimination against her so-called black people when she is the current VP of the U.S. Although Kamala says she is black, she has not even put a bill on the table to address local law enforcement or everyday citizens' hate crimes against black Americans like she did for Asians with their anti-Asian hate crime bill, which is actually the community she is a part of. Kamala was on board with this bill, which is why it was signed by executive order expediently with the power she holds as VP. It appears since the hate crime bill was signed, Asians have been coming after the black community with a vengeance. So it's obvious who really needed the hate crime bill to begin with. Now, do you believe Kamala should get the black vote because she is black, or do you believe she should not?